I'm somebody from the smallest state, and you were like, "Let's do it."
Yeah, moving forward, I will not be so accessible. Yeah,
and I said that to you. I said, "Let's do this."
I could have got killed coming out here.
Reg, it's two girls.
But you know the person who owns this place.
First of all, me and him spent 15 minutes trying to make sure we weren't enemies.
From the stages of the Laugh Factory to Caroline's on Broadway, and from being featured on Don't Tell Comedy, one of the biggest stand-up comedy platforms in the game, to being up on the screen on Netflix, FunnyAF with Kevin Hart, this guest has been making serious noise in comedy. FunnyAF spent a full week in Netflix's global top 10 and dominated streaming charts for weeks. Welcome, Reg Thomas. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
This is amazing. How are you today?
I feel great.
Right? I know. I wish I usually have my buttons with me, but I'll add those later. So I don't know what your Sundays look like. I'm assuming they're probably busy.
Yeah. At nighttime, my Sundays are busy because I'm on stage, but during the daytime, I'm usually relaxing.
Right.
Not deep in the heart of Queens.
Okay. Well, my Sundays are usually like church in the morning and grocery shopping.
You still go to church in the morning?
Yeah, like I do like regular people stuff. I'm not like you on the verge of fame or whatever.
What? Thank you. What church do you go to?
I go to NDAC in Providence. So yeah. So I actually had to go there, clean my church, go home, get ready, and then drive out here. So you got to spill
Left
all
church
the
to come hang with the heathens.
Exactly. So welcome to the Spark Up podcast, where culture and real conversations collide, spotlighting creatives, culture shifters, and people doing incredible things. Hence why I'm here with Reg Thomas on the show. So thank you for joining me
Absolutely.
today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So I was first introduced to you in 2004. We were talking about this off mic when you had a show. 2024. 2 years ago. Yeah. When you had a show with Chris Red at the Comedy Connection.
Yes.
You were hilarious.
Shout out my boy Chris Red. Shout out the Comedy Connection.
Yep. You were nice enough to stick around, say hi to people. I actually have a picture with you. And you were very nice. And you were like making fun of the folks in the front, and I was in the front, and I was nervous the whole time. I thought you was going to come for me. And you were like, nah, I'm not going after my people. I think you just went after white people. You know?
that sounds like something I do.
Yeah. Was that your first time in Rhode Island?
2 years ago? No, I've been coming to Rhode Island for like at least the last 8 to 10 years. So,
okay.
So that was like a regular trip.
All right. Were you on tour with Chris Red?
Yeah, at that time, I've been opening for Chris Red for like 6 years at that time. Okay.
I didn't want to say opener because last time I asked a comedian if they were opening, they were offended by that. Are you offended by what?
It's different levels to the game. It's different, you know, it's different positions on the team. Like sometimes you the headliner, sometimes you the opener.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and I see you brought your supporting co-star. You say you've been wearing those glasses all week. Do you sleep with them?
These are my prescriptions.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, those are some fly prescription glasses.
Everyone, like, y'all think I'm that pretentious? Y'all think I'm just walking around with some shades?
I don't know. They look good, New Yorkers are different. They move different.
Nah.
All right.
These are prescriptions. I need these.
Oh, word. So without them, you just can't see.
Yeah, this is the thing behind it. I have always worn glasses my entire life. It's just that I never performed with glasses. And like in the last year or so, I just decided like I'm gonna just keep it a beat and perform with glasses, but I needed to have it feel right.
Right.
These are the upgraded transitions. Remember those?
Somebody tried me the other day. Somebody was like, "Are these transitions?" I say, "Yo, stop asking me stupid shit. Like, do not."
I hate those glasses.
Don't be asking me no dumb shit.
They're upgraded.
Yeah, like you trying me right now. Ask me if they transitions.
Yeah. Another thing I noticed about you, since we're talking about your appearance, are your eyes being really low. But you say your eyes are really small, and if you open them, you look like you're up to no good.
Exactly. My eyes are naturally as...
I thought you were just high all the time.
Well, look. Two things to be true at the same time. Right? But for the most part, I do naturally have just low eyes.
Word. Okay. So I do want to get to know you, who you are as a person before we get into all the comedy. Obviously, you're coming off of FunnyAF, which you were, I think you had the greatest story on the show. Not even saying that because you're here, but because of what happened. So, but I know you grew up in Brooklyn, which was has bred some of the most legendary people in the game.
Yes.
Like specifically, I'm thinking like hip hop, Jay-Z, Biggie, Busta Rhymes, Big Daddy Kane.
We got some funny comedians from Brooklyn too.
Oh yeah, no, I saw some of those comedians I didn't even know was from Brooklyn. I know they were from New York, but not from Brooklyn. So, what was it growing up in the 80s and 90s in Brooklyn? What was Brooklyn like?
Brooklyn was way less safer, a little bit more fun, more affordable, way more local based. Like, you know, like I'm not gonna say everyone knew their neighbor, but like, you know, it wasn't that transplanty.
Right. It wasn't gentrified.
It wasn't gentrified yet. Nah, right. Yeah.
And I know you have Haitian parents. That's something you talk about often. And tomorrow is Haitian Flag Day. I don't know if you celebrate at all. If you've been hearing.
Tomorrow is Haitian Flag Day. There was a parade in Brooklyn. I was supposed to go. But last night got the best of me and I ain't wake up in time.
That's fair.
So I will be having my flag out. I'll probably, depending on like, you know, how hard it is to get from here to civilization, I'll do my best to get a flag.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Haitian people.
Yeah, shout out my Zos.
Yes. The world's finest and first independent Black republic.
Yeah, the finest stretching it. Well, first, absolutely.
Finest in historical context.
There you go.
It's the only country established by a slave revolt.
Yeah, and them crackers said, this is what happens if the rest of y'all try it.
They shut it down quickly.
They shut that shit. They say, first of all, these niggas owe money. All right, they ain't free.
That's funny. What was it like growing up in a Haitian family household?
Growing up in a Haitian family household, it was strict. It was times it was strict. So like when you under an oppressive regime, you find comedy in all small things. But like my parents were cool. It's just I don't know. Like I was very much. My parents didn't understand that they thought they were raising a Haitian kid. They didn't realize that they were raising an American kid.
Right.
So like, it's just different parts of my life. Like when I decided to do comedy, like it was very easy for me to decide to break my parents' heart to not do whatever they wanted me to do, to go do what I wanted to do.
I was gonna ask you that, right? Because I think people assume that comedians are like class clowns and goofy. Were you like that as a kid? Did you give them trouble?
I talked a lot. I was definitely I don't know if I was a class clown. I was a class smartass. And so like that comes with its own issues.
Relatable content.
Yeah.
So you got in trouble for talking. I
got in trouble for talking. Yeah, I got in trouble for talking. I got in trouble for flirting. I got in trouble for
flirting.
I got in trouble for like putting curse words in my answers. Like if I really knew what I was talking
paper?
About. Not on paper. Like when you answer the question. Like if I really knew I knew what I was talking about, I'd drop a curse word in there.
Give us an example of that.
I'm like, well, first of all, that's bullshit because, you know, and they get into why it's bullshit.
That's crazy. So you said they were strict and they didn't realize they were raising an American kid. So what do they think about your career today?
They love it now. They my biggest supporters. My father refuses to stop giving me jokes that I'm never going to use. Like, all he does.
He's giving you dad jokes.
All he does is give me the material that I'm never going to use. He's like, so listen. The different ways men and women scratch. I said, listen, you got to get off my phone.
Yeah.
You got to leave me alone.
Was there ever a joke he gave you? You're like, maybe I could tweak it a little bit?
There was a couple. There was like one I really liked. But the thing is, a lot of them are just funny in Creole. Like he'll tell me the joke in Creole.
Doesn't translate well.
Yeah, right. So like he had one that was funny where it was like a guy was missing both his arms. And he was so depressed that he was about to jump off a building about it. And then right before he jumps off the building, he looks down the street. He sees another guy who's missing both his arms, but he's dancing like this. And so he's like, man, I gotta go talk to this guy, see what's going on with him. Like I'm ready to kill myself. He's missing arms and he's dancing happy. He goes down there, finds the guy. He goes, bro, what are you doing that got you so happy? Like he goes, happy? Nigga, my asshole itches. That's a dad joke. That's a dad joke.
That is a dad joke.
That's a good joke.
No, it's not.
But obviously, being in Brooklyn and just in New York in general, hip hop is a very big influence, and I think hip hop and comedy have definitely intersected. So, but by the time you hit your teenage years, hip hop was coming off of the golden era and stepping into the late '90s, early 2000s run. So. I mean, you had Jigga, My Nigga, Jay-Z, Rough Riders, Slim Shady came out in 99. Destiny's Child was just coming out. No Scrubs had just come out. What does hip hop mean to you and what do you remember from that era?
I think the best example of the intersectionality between hip hop and comedy comes to me when I first saw Dave Chappelle's Killing Them Softly special. Dave was dressed like a nigga and he was telling like these funny ass jokes. Like that was the first time I ever had the experience of laughing till I cried. And so like that, and like I think the theme music was like y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Like so like wow. It was that right there was like that was right there was the perfect packaging of comedy and hip hop for me.
Yeah. And you mentioned Dave Chappelle, and according to Google, you cite him as an influence. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So Google's right about that one?
Yeah, Dave Chappelle is definitely the reason why I tell jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. We're going to get to that because I need to hear about how you got your start in comedy. But what do you think about hip-hop today? You have Drake just dropped an album on Friday. Mm-hmm. He dropped 3 albums. And you had J. Cole, who dropped earlier this year. So I feel like it's going to be an interesting year in terms of what the summer will sound like. But what do you think about hip-hop right now?
Thoughts right now, Wale has the best rap album out in the
Really?
year. Secondly, this Drake album is great. I like it. Drake on the entire album, Drake is like, how dare you niggas, honestly. The audacity. Like, that's how Drake talking to everyone. He's like, the audacity of you niggas.
That's crazy.
For everything I did.
You know what? I agree with you because he's talking a lot of shit on there and throwing a lot of shade. I just don't feel like it sounds like the GOAT music.
It's not GOAT music. He don't need to be GOAT music. He need to get his shit off his chest. He dropped 50 songs. That means like, yo, he read everyone's tweets, everyone's everything you wrote, everything you joked about. He was like, word.
He's very petty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was taking note. He said, yo, he has a rebuttal for every bar.
Wow.
On Not Like Us.
He took his time.
A year and a half. And he has some valid points.
True.
Like a year without Drake, the party scene ain't been lit.
That's true.
A year without Drake, like who got Carisha got the best song out right now.
She really does.
Spend
that.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you get rid of Drake. Oof. Secondly, this is my hot take.
Uh-oh.
Black women are the culture and black men are the community. So like when everybody was trying to get Drake up out of here, I said, bro, until black women say Drake is done, Drake not done.
Right.
And of all the people in the community, cause like so like when I say that, let me break down my black women of the culture thing. Black women are the culture because whatever black women like, black men, we will do because black men want black women.
Right, you follow.
Right. So like whatever we do is determined as cool, but it's only because it's what y'all want.
Right.
So it's like it all starts with black women. So like if black women ain't say Drake was finished, Drake was never finished. And then it was rappers who was telling you that Drake needs to get out of here. Rappers are the worst members of the community. Like, these are the worst niggas out.
That's true. That's so true. But you're so right. The women in general, that's actually a fact. That's a studied fact that women are the epicenter of culture and where it goes. And I think even specifically black women are trendsetters.
Yeah, I say they are the culture and we the community.
Yeah, that's true. That's like the free before 11 rule at the club. It was for that reason. The girls pull up.
My niggas is here.
Exactly. Who would be in your top 5 greatest of all time? Your personal.
Top 5. Who?
Rappers.
Jay-Z. Wayne. Future.
Really?
Hendrix speaks to me.
Is the toxic stuff
Drake. And then
that's 4.
I know that's a lot. What am I saying? Biggie.
Wow, I'm surprised
shocked by this list.
Yeah, like first
You're
of all,
missing
listen,
a few.
because this is the thing. I am a smart dude, and I do read books, but like I don't come to music for education. I read books for that. Like I need my music to be fun, and ignorant,
and right.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You like messy shit,
like
mainstream commercial.
Yeah, like yo, let me tell you something. I hate conscious rap. Get this shit out my ears, bro. Like ain't nobody moving in this.
So you hate J. Cole?
Please stop. Like come on, like. Come on, man.
My heart is broken. Man. I liked you up until now.
You got a white mom, bro. I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not about to argue with a real sister about this, okay?
Damn.
All right. J. Cole's cool. He's a good dude. He's cosplaying a New York nigga. He's from wherever the fuck he's from.
All right. He's very clear about where he's from.
He's from, yeah, but like he's been
cosplaying.
He's cosplaying a New York nigga right around in bikes like he ain't got no money. I did that today.
And you got money.
Exactly.
He's from the hood. He's from a ghetto ass
I'm not saying
that
that's
Bama.
Right. Cool. With a white mom. Everybody knew not to touch him. Everybody knew to leave him alone.
Nah, you're right.
There was a light skinned body.
Yeah, no, like white mom, no one wants that smoke.
Should call the cops.
I'm sure he witnessed a lot of shit.
Right. But wasn't part of it.
Exactly.
Right. I see. He was outside the club.
Nigga made it to St. John's University. How many other niggas on his block made it to St. John's?
You know what's crazy?
None.
He talks about owing student loans. I heard through the grapevine that he actually went to St. John's on a full ride.
Listen, cosplaying a real nigga is up, B. That's why I went off on Netflix like that. I need y'all to know real niggas is still out here working.
That's a fact. Oh man. So I want to shift gears here to talk about your influence as a comedian. And so I would love to hear you talk about when's the first time you realized you even wanted to be a comedian? I
think I probably had the first idea of it when I was a child, but I never gave it no real energy until I was in college and somebody I was in a Haitian club and somebody was just like everybody around me was just excited about what their future was going to be, and I wasn't really that excited. And my friend was like, "You should do stand up," and it feels like it was the type of thing that I was just kind of waiting for somebody to suggest for me, and so I did it. And I just was a real self starter, and I just never seen myself so motivated to do something so good. So I signed up for that first show, did that. And then, but you know, I'm a person. I'm human. I'm insecure at times, or was insecure at times. I was scared of being great. So I bullshitted for 2 years before I really committed to I'm gonna do this for real.
Wow. And you're cut from the cloth of people like Eddie Murphy, Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, I did come up.
Tracy Morgan.
I came up in the same clubs as them. Yeah, the comic strip.
Does that apply pressure or set the standard for what you're supposed to be?
No, hell no. Especially as a creative, I don't really care what they did before me. It's cool that they did it. It's cool to know that it's possible. Whatever they did is possible. But them niggas is old as fuck. The world not even the same.
No, not at all.
So all I got my responsibility is that I got to kill when I'm on stage. They used to that's all we have in common. Is when we on stage, the audience makes a lot of noise. But that's all that we have to have in common.
Can you walk us through that first set?
I was green as hell. That first set, I cursed way too much. The story probably wasn't even really that good. It was funny, but I cursed way too much. And by saying I cursed too much,
unnecessarily.
Yeah, not unnecessarily. Just more so fuck can't be the punchline. The punchline has to be a hell sentence. Right. So that, and then I just didn't have timing or pacing. I was nervous. There's a lot of skills that I just didn't have, but I was funny. I had funny ideas. I just need to learn how to perform.
What was the process for you learning the craft? How did you even get into it, right? Because I think people look at stand-up and probably think it's easy, not understanding there's an actual creative process, maybe pen to paper. What was that like for you as you were learning the craft?
Pretty early on, I got a mentor who was already a stand-up comedian, and he just took me under his wing. He kind of showed me how to write jokes, and every night I just followed him around Brooklyn to different shows that he was doing. And depending on if it was too late, I would crash on his floor, and then I'd go home in the morning. But we did that for 2-3 years, and when he showed me how to write jokes and he was trying to help me learn how to perform. His name is Marshall Brandon. He opens on the road for Dave Chappelle now. Wow. But the issue was he was doing black rooms. And he knew that I was hosting an open mic at the New York Comedy Club, and he was like, "If the white clubs is fucking with you, you should stay over there. You should focus on getting come up over there." So that was always good advice that he gave me. But what else happened in that era? I just remember he was the king of the hood rooms at the time. If there was a hood comedy show going on in Brooklyn or Queens, he was probably the person hosting.
It's the difference between Comedy Central and Comic View.
No, it's the difference between a comedy club and the bar in the back of nowhere.
Wow.
He used to have a comedy show on Flatbush that was on Wednesdays, and the show never started before midnight, and the audience was just old gang members who you thought died.
And that's where you were at.
And that's who I'm telling jokes to.
Young Reg.
Yeah, this is who I'm telling jokes to.
Wow. Yeah. That advice, I want to talk a little bit about that advice. Him saying you're killing it in with the white audience versus the black audience. Talk to me about the difference.
Let me be clear. We weren't talking about audiences. He was talking about opportunities. He was saying that if the white comedy clubs are giving you some type of traction, they let you host their open mic from hosting their open mic, you could probably eventually work weekends and become a regular there. He says, don't lose sight of that, because in a black room, in a couple of years, if you get funny enough, you could get paid quicker. Because when you first do comedy, you get paid in alcohol or nothing. So like you could get paid a little faster in a black room if you really got some shit, if you could really shake up a room, and you got a reputation. But like in a white establishment, it take a little while longer before they try to get you. They try to, like, that's what it is. Like in the commercial spaces, if you a black comedian trying to come up, you cannot take like whatever little opportunities they give you. You gotta be like, yo, I'm here strictly for the stage time and the money. Because they'll be like, hey, maybe you could be our security guard. It's like, I'm like, did you ask any of these other niggas
sweep
to be your security guard? Yeah, you want to sweep? It's like, no, I don't want to fucking sweep. Like, no, I've never, and that's one thing I learned about life. Like, the way you show up is how they gonna treat you. So if you show up like a little nigga, they gonna treat you like a little nigga. Wow. So like, if you, like, I only want to tell jokes. I don't know what y'all to like. Yeah, they usually try to have me be like, you want to be security? Like, what the fuck am I secure? Nigga, I'm 5'6". Like, what am I going to secure? Like,
right, they was trying to play you.
Yeah, so like you just gotta know what you're not taking, and you gotta understand that like sometimes that they'll just give you some bullshit just to get you out the way.
Is that the culture because they don't see the value?
I think that's the culture because they can't picture themselves getting far in life. So how the fuck can they see me going far in life?
Okay,
that's real.
Enough said.
Yeah, these niggas be losers, bro. Like, you think it's a nigga's dream to fucking manage a comedy club?
True. Right, they're probably funny themselves.
He want to be a comedian, but this is where he landed. So he think I need to be somewhere back there.
Yeah, that reminds me of me. I had a comedy show last year, and I almost thought I should have been a comedian, but I really cannot.
No, she can't.
Okay.
As a comedian, bro, I think the world would be better if everyone else would stop trying to be comedians. Like,
I agree with that.
Yeah, man. Like, not everything funny.
Yeah.
Like, I hate a quirky pilot. Like, relax, man.
Quirky pilot.
Put this shit down.
Do you feel similar to the social media influencer culture? Like, a lot of the newer comedians, they're coming up off of like Vine and Instagram, but they're on stage now.
Nah, because the same way I could talk about how they wanted to deny me opportunities, they deny every creative that you see who pops up and stand up. That's their response to being denied too. Like, they're like, well, I gotta find a way to build an audience so I can get on these stages.
True.
So I used to be a person like that who was misinformed and just kind of like emotionally unintelligent, to be like, these social media niggas ain't real. But like, if you said, like, I'm in the business of selling tickets. If they sell tickets, who am I to say anything otherwise? Exactly. And outside of that, if you have an audience that cares about what you do, that's all that really matters.
True. How do you personally define a good joke? How do you know what's a good set or what's going to come off on stage?
I define a good joke if I laugh at it. If it makes me laugh when I think about it, I'm like, oh, this is going to be funny. I
found an older video of you 8 years ago on YouTube, and you were laughing at your own jokes. But today you don't laugh at your own jokes. How did you get past that?
Becoming more professional.
Okay.
And like, some people, see, this is the thing, and then that's just my energy. Some people will charm you. They'll laugh at their own jokes with you, and then like, it charms you into laughing with them. Sometimes sometimes I could be telling a joke where I'm joking about something serious. I mean, it's a joke, but like, it called with the way I deliver the punchline, it calls for me to like have a serious face.
Right. Okay.
Like in my last Don't Tell set, I cracked and laughed in the middle of one of my jokes.
I saw that.
And I was like, come on, dog.
You were upset?
Yeah, I was disappointed in myself because I was in the middle of doing a new joke, and like, I was overthinking it too much. Like, I was overthinking. Like, I had to get the words right, and I fumbled it, and I just laughed at it, and like, but it worked out. But I was,
what? It almost feels like it connects with the audience a little bit more.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I laughed when you laughed.
Yeah, because I'd be a little too intense. I was like, when I realized I broke, I was like, oh, you be too intense, bro. Like,
yeah, so I don't think don't be hard on yourself for that.
No, exactly. And like, that was the biggest thing I took away from this experience on being on FunnyAF was making sure I had fun. Like, when I got called back onto the show, my main objective was to be like, yo, bro, like, make sure you have fun.
Yeah. How did you even get on that show? How do you land an opportunity like that?
My manager texted me sometime in the fall last year and asked me, he's like, do you want to be submitted for this? And I said, yeah, we sent the tape in, and like within a couple of days they were interested in me. I had to do like a bunch of interviews, like a lot of back and forth interviews, psych evaluations.
Really?
Yeah. And then yeah, it was cool though.
Yeah.
And then eventually they called me they were like, yeah, we want you.
Did you get to meet any of the comedians that were on the show? Like,
no, none of us knew. So like, none of us knew. We all like everyone in the city knew that they had submitted, but no one knew
who was gonna be part
who
of
was
it.
gonna be in it yet. And then like, I don't remember how soon before the actual shoot it was that we all knew we were gonna be there, but it might have been like less than a week.
Did you get a chance to interact with like a Kevin Hart, Chelsea Handler off camera?
That first day?
Like at all, though, and during the whole thing?
Yeah.
What's Kevin Hart like? Is he a nice guy?
Kevin Hart's great. He's funny,
Really?
chill. For as important and as many things as he has going on, when he talks to you, he has an ability to make you feel like a peer, like someone who matters. He doesn't make
That's
you
dope.
feel like you in the presence of something. Like you clearly know that you're in the presence of someone,
course.
but he don't treat you like that.
That's fire. And you did talk about being called back. Oh, girl, Andrea, she was picked for top 10, but then quit because she couldn't do the roast.
Shout out to Andrea, man. I love her, man. I kissed her on the hand last time I saw her.
Oh, wow.
I was like, thank you.
She was literally the stepping stone for you.
Yeah, thank you.
No, for real. She
Had to, that's what has to happen for a black man to get a moment. We got to sacrifice your Asian woman.
You know, it's so crazy because I was watching that show. I had no idea you were on there. I saw a clip of you at a roast, and I was like, oh, shit, like, he got an opportunity to do the roast. And then when you came on the TV, I was like, oh, shit, that's Reg Thomas. I know that guy.
Yeah.
And I was rooting for you. And when you wasn't picked for top 10, I was confused by that.
I was sick as hell.
I mean,
It made no sense.
I'm like, okay, come on. Did you feel slighted in that moment?
Were you confused like us?
I was disappointed. I was disappointed, but I was also in a very centered place in life. I had just got back into therapy, and I just took accountability. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, that show was 18 comedians.
Yeah.
I might have been place number 13, 14, and I've never been a part of a show where everybody was just fucking destroying the room. Like, yo, everybody for 12. Like, if I had to go,
funny as hell.
no, if I had to go number 14. 13 comedians destroyed the room. I was just like, no one's gonna bomb. To the point where you like, am I the one that's gonna bomb? And it's like, I'm gonna be honest, like, so if I could put y'all in my shoes, everybody was getting applause breaks. Like, everybody was killing so hard that they were getting applause breaks. I am not traditionally a nigga who gets applause breaks. I get really big laughs, but like the way I flow on my show, I keep it going. So I was like, damn, I've never gotten an applause break. So if I'm being honest with you, I was nervous that night. I performed nervous. If you look at the very last 2 jokes I tell, like my head is covered in sweat. And I was like you got to be a professional comedian to know what I'm saying. But like, I slightly was talking a little too fast. Like,
The timing.
Yeah. And so this is the thing that saves me. Being humble really would save me. When they put me on camera for an exit interview after that, I knew for a fact that everyone got applause breaks. I knew I did not get one, and I knew that I had overthought it. I knew that like I could take accountability and be like, I fucked it up. So when they put me on camera for an exit interview, and I'll be honest, everything I said, I 100% meant. But like, I was really in a good place that day. I was like, yo, look, I look at every one of y'all I look at the top 10 people who made it. And I cannot say that there's one of them who deserves to be there above me or who doesn't deserve to be there above me. I was like, they all belong there. And I was like, that's just what it is. And like, and then that team with the fact that me and Eva's friendship was really tight, I think the producers was like, this nigga is actually a good guy.
Yeah. I think that's what I took the most out of it is like your character. You were a good sport.
But like, this is the one thing I didn't realize they caught me when I realized that I didn't make it. They have a shot of me. They take a shot, like there's like a real tight shot of my face. Nigga, I had the puppy dogs. I was like,
You was looking bad sad.
But that's fair,
Rightfully
though.
so, though. Like, you should be sad.
I mean, that's part of like you talking about being centered and being in therapy. I think that's part of it too. Is like being able to just be your
well, that was the lesson for me in that moment. I really learned how to take a loss really well. Like, that was my first time, and that was the biggest loss I ever took. But I had never taken a loss as good as I took that one. Yeah, and like, I think that really changed the door for me. Opened the door for me. Yeah. But
why do you think you were so nervous?
The applause break. First of all, the comedy show ran 6 hours. Like, the audience was great. The comedy show ran 6 hours. And like I said, like 13, like eventually somebody gonna be okay. That wasn't as good as
Right.
Everybody's like, you like, yo, everyone can make it.
Yeah, we watched.
By the time
it felt like that.
Yeah, everyone can make it. So I was just like, I ain't never been here. Like sometimes, you know, when you in a new scenario, you gotta let your nervous system get comfortable to the new space you in. I was like, it's like, nigga, you usually used to be in the funniest one on the show.
Right.
Nigga, it's been an hour and a half and no one is doing bad.
Yeah, and the All-Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Sheesh. And I was listening to your podcast, which I hear that you're doing a relaunch, but I didn't see any older episodes. And I heard you talking about writing a book. So you're talking about being a comedian and like coming off of the FunnyAF and how I'm sure opportunities are knocking at your door. What does the larger picture, what does your career look like?
My career right now is in a space where I'm like just really establishing what my brand is with my audience, growing my audience, you know, doing things that are fun to meet new people. We're growing right now. Like this is like my brand right now is just, you know, like people really appreciate me for being very brutally honest in my comedy and still talking about hard things while making them funny. So I'm gonna stay true to that. I like talking to other people about their journeys and how they got here. I really do resonate with that underdog story that just happened to fall under my lap because I always feel like an underdog. And you know, I think in this new space, it's time for me. It's an important opportunity for me to like, instead of just feel like, oh, I proved y'all wrong, like take the space and just keep growing with it. So, you know, like, I don't know what that looks like right now. I do have a good team of people with me right now, but we trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you feel like you have a good team in place, I feel like
I do got a good team. You
know, because some people really, the team is messed up, and now the talent is messed up.
Right. So like, I think for now, like I see myself in the near future at least growing in like the media space.
Oh, you really like that stuff? You really into like talking, podcasting?
Podcasting, maybe not podcasting.
Social commentary,
sure. But like, not that I have an issue with podcasting. Not podcasting. I think I just want to be in
you're
broadcasting.
On a podcast, so.
Yeah, no, like, but more so broadcasting. Like, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and so I can imagine that it's hard to go out and be funny while you're navigating real life, and you know, you're going through a breakup. Like Steve Fury, he talked about his engagement coming off on the show, and on your podcast, Steve. he was great up until. He had that one episode. But on your podcast, I heard you talking about how in the last year you've been going through it. And you talked about recently having a baby and going through a breakup. And in your stand-up, you talk about going to therapy and lying to your therapist. But how do you maintain good mental health in the midst of this comedic journey?
I got good people around me. I got good friends. I got a great therapist. Mondays at 12, we link every Monday at 12. I stay on my meds, and I give myself grace. Like, you know, I was being a first generation immigrant kid. I was very hard on myself. I learned to give myself grace. I learned that like if shit don't work out, the work I put in didn't not count. It still counts. It still matters. I still got better. I learned how to learn from my losses. So things like that help me navigate.
Yeah, and I'm sure you know this, but New Yorkers, people describe them to be tough people, rude, unfriendly, and I think
lies.
I think it's a lie too, because I also have family in New York, but I think it might be because of the traffic and the dirty streets and the rats and the
It's
trains.
just that like New York. This is the thing. New York is a cut the fat town. Like people like to yap, and New York we don't got time for it. Like get to the point of what you're getting at.
Right.
And people like in the Midwest and the South, they love to waste your time with details. It's like that. Don't none of that matter. But what you trying to tell me?
They're giving you all the context,
everything. And it's like don't none of that matter.
How has life's hardships, pain, and trauma? Because you also talked about that on stage. You know, like the stuff that you went through as a kid, being stabbed and losing a cousin. And I know Haitians are very similar to Dominicans, and I know that family is like at your core. So how has those experiences shaped who you are as a person, and if anything, shaped you as a comedian?
My family shaped me a lot as a person, but I also had to take a lot of healthy space away from my family so that my individuality could grow. Like, you know, like they weren't on board with this comedy thing at first, so like I had to be cool with being on my own with that. But what was the last part of your question?
If it shaped you as a comedian, like any of the trauma.
Any of the trauma. The trauma shaped me. The trauma shaped me in a comedian in the sense of like I use the comedy as an outlet to talk about the thing that's bothering me or the thing I'm going through for sure, because it's my way of making, not making light of it, but making sense of it, or at least really expressing how I truly feel about a particular thing that I'm going through. And it's like sometimes it's like even if you know the right thing you gotta do, sometimes you don't agree with the right thing. There's a lot of times where you don't agree with the right thing. And I think the beauty and like the beauty and the payoff of doing comedy is that like I could still in real life go do the right thing, but on stage I could talk the shit I want to talk.
Right. Yeah, and make light of it, right?
Yeah.
The way you heal on stage is the way you're healing others. Like, I go to comedy shows because of that. Like, life is too serious.
And I'm really trying not to be the guy who has to live like a life full of ups and downs so that I can have good material. I really reject that idea or that lifestyle. It's just that I'm not really inspired by much unless I care about it. And so like maybe I gotta learn to care about more things. But yeah. Like that's where my dilemma comes in sometimes.
And I'm assuming that your life will change. I think next year, by this date, you'll be in a very different place. You'll never be in this hood spot ever again.
Yeah, my shit lit right now, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to get to tomorrow. Like that's how lit life is right now.
How do you imagine fame to be like, and how does it feel knowing that you will be there?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Fame is lit. All right, like they be trying to downplay it like it's not that. Yo, listen, it's so lit. It's so lit. I want to keep it away from y'all. Like I always told everyone the first thing I was going to get when I got
gatekeeping fame.
I always told people the first thing I was going to get when I got famous was brand new. All right, that's exactly.
Yo, I be seeing the same thing.
Nah, it's been amazing. Like. Bro, like it's been 15 years of me trying to get people to pay attention to my comedy, like to the point where sometimes you think you crazy for thinking that you good at the thing, and like they just
and you feel like you deserve it.
Listen, I could go ahead and take it personally, but I'm gonna just say, you know, sometimes you just gotta wait till you get hot for everything to break for you.
That's a fact. That's probably the real.
And sometimes a lot of people don't gotta wait for you to get hot. Sometimes people don't gotta be hot to get a break, and like I don't know.
Yeah,
I remember. 2 years ago, this white girl comedian she was on stage and somebody threw a beer at her and she picked it up and drank it. And the shit got so viral that they put her on Jimmy Kimmel.
Wow.
And I remember thinking to myself, this white woman did so bad at comedy, they put her on late night. That's not the truth.
Right.
But like the hater in me at that time said that. And what I had to come to terms with was like, yo, you be impressed about the blessings that come to a white girl is insane.
Right, because you'd be pressed every day.
Like, first of all, a white girl in entertainment and a black man in entertainment got two different paths. Like, you worried about the wrong thing. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Be happy that happened to her and like go focus on your own thing because everyone got their own blessings coming. Like mine came a certain way. Like everyone got their own path.
I mean, literally, your journey on the show, you know, not being picked for top 10, getting called back, and then making it to the top 4. Like, that in itself is crazy.
Because they had me fucked up. I was always a champ, bro. Like, I was always in that vibe. I was always, like, one of the better comics there. Like,
you were going crazy in that, I think, second to last episode. I was like, this is a real New York nigga. Let's go! Oh, yeah.
That's the moment that got everybody hyped. That's the moment everyone got hyped for me. Yeah,
the voting, the live voting.
Yeah, so this what made me so emotional that moment. I truly felt like I really performed my ass off. And I was still in the bottom 3. And I was just like, and like, yo, you just like, bro, like me, Caitlin, and Usama, we've known each other 10 plus years doing comedy in New York, doing comedy in New York.
That's fine.
Like, I was not trying to not be in that top 4. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, bro, I know, because I know I killed that theater. I killed it.
It was great.
And I'm like, how am I in the bottom still? They call my name, I let loose.
I saw.
I started getting real New York. I started getting real Brooklyn. I started screaming, fuck is you talking about?
No.
Fuck is you talking about?
I saw it. I was like, damn. I felt like the same way. I got up off my bed and started doing the same shit. I was like, exactly.
Yo, they cut my mic. I said, fuck is you talking about? They said, the director seen me later that night. He was like, no, we kept the camera on you, but we have to pay for every one of those fucks.
I love that, man. I loved watching you take it all the way there, and you didn't really lose, right? Nikki Glazier, she invited you on tour.
Shout out Nikki Glazier, man.
When does that tour start?
It starts in like the start of next month. I'm joining her for some August dates in the summer.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see if I do a Vegas date with her.
And Caitlin's gonna be on there too.
Caitlin will be on too. I don't think we'll be on the same shows. I think we'll be doing separate shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Is there any other exciting stuff for you coming up that you could share with us?
A lot of people have been reaching out to me and telling me that I'm an inspiration to them, and like I'm the reason that they not gonna quit. And I'm here to let you niggas know a lot of y'all should quit. This is not.
I knew he was about to say some bullshit.
This is not. Some of y'all need to go ahead and make the right decision and get out the way of real niggas.
Yeah. I mean, 15 years though. Some may say the same for you.
For 15 years.
A month and a half ago, one of my homegirls came to my apartment and was like, "So, like, when you gonna stop this?"
What?
And then, like, halfway through the show, she texted me. She was like, "Yo, you're doing really good on the show."
She didn't really know. She didn't know the material.
She's a true friend, though. She's like,
she was
you
concerned.
Made a job.
But here's the difference, though. For me, it's like people who need to stop are people that are not reaching different heights. You're with Chris Redd from SNL. Like, not just anybody gets picked for that.
Someone has to roll the weed, guys.
Well,
right.
No, I'm joking.
And there you have it.
When did you know that you could go full time?
Yeah.
And are you full time?
When did I know I was gonna go full time?
Yeah,
I've been full time the entire time, even when I wasn't getting
married.
What? Yeah, because I'm not one of them people who got half-ass something. I couldn't have a job and then be like, I had to give this my all, and like this is what it take. Like everything you put into something is what you get out of it. Like I had to put my all into it. I couldn't be half-assing it.
That's dope. I do want to take the time in saying that you when you were saying the real ones are still here, right? Because I DM'd you. I'm somebody from the smallest state, and you were like, "Let's do it."
Yeah, moving forward, I will not be so accessible. Yeah,
and I said that to you. I said, "Let's do this."
I could have got killed coming out here.
Reg, it's two girls.
But you know the person who owns this place.
First of all, me and him spent 15 minutes trying to make sure we weren't enemies.
Very New York of y'all.
That was very New York. He's like, wait. I was like, what you say your name was? I already texted my ex. I was like, what's XYZ husband name?
No, but I do appreciate you sitting down with me. Somebody who is not a Breakfast Club, whatever the fuck, fill in the blank. And you came here by yourself. You took the risk. Shit, I took the risk coming out here.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, man. Like, this has been the biggest blessing of it all is really being recognized by my city, being recognized by New York, being recognized by anyone who comes from where I come from, and like people really come and tell me that I deserve it, and so that means the world to me. So like I understand where I was at a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So like I'm very much accessible and like down to help where I can. Word,
I appreciate that, and this was a very dope conversation. Thank you so much for pulling up.
Thank you.
And you already know, it's the Spark Up Podcast, Cristina Sev _ on Instagram, all platforms. Follow Reg Thomas on social media. Make sure you remember this face. These glasses are coming with him too.
Yeah.
And
I'm getting new flavors. Y'all gotta help me pick some colors.
All right. Spark Up Podcast, Reg Thomas, we out.